Yo, what's good? So I'm brought to you again by video that I really don't normally do, particularly on this content, but tonight I felt a little compelled to. So with that being said, here it is. So I look at a lot of times where people will interact with anybody, right? So we know that energy is very real, and we know that energy is also very, very supernatural. And the only way to really know what energy is that you have to have supernatural experiences, and you have to hold yourself on a certain accountability in order to interact with any type of spirituality. You know what I mean? Because it comes with a very sacred thing, such as prayer, etc., etc. So a lot of times, they say people wear masks a lot, and kind of pertaining to that that's not their real intentions of what you see. So you can't always go by what you see, but you can always bank on how you feel. If you understand what I'm saying, having a high intuition, having a high level of knowledge, of understanding what you're around, and even before things can ever take place, as they always say, as above as it is below. Okay, so with that being said, we understand that sometimes you have to be careful who you're around and what they hear, because the manifestation of those things that you want, and particularly may crash because they don't wish those same intentions for your good intentions. So with that, you have to be extremely careful. And like I tell people all the time, choose your words wisely when it comes down to certain things, a certain understanding, because that's just the way it is. If you go back to the biblical text, also in the Bible and stuff like that, was talking about how Saul, familiar things, stuff like that, as well as when he lost Samuel in the Bible, he needed someone else to, he needed a way to reach God for his next journey of life, and he couldn't, so he went to a very familiar spirit, okay, that channeled him up, and just for him not to get the news that he did not want. So in other words, you have to be very, very aware and alert of certain things that exist in this cosmos. So with that being said, we'll be back with some more videos. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and keep the faith. Peace.